Hey guys, it's Krissy Lizzy, and I'm talking a little bit softer just because my voice has been kind of in and out lately. My sister and I had a full-on High School Musical marathon, I think 2 days ago, as a part of a way to keep ourselves entertained during quarantine, and it was great. But unfortunately, I got saddled with, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, I got saddled with the role of Troy, and that means a lot of belting songs that are not in my range. So my voice is a little, if I sound scratchy, that's why. But I found an ASMR tag question thing, which I don't think I've actually done. I think I've might have done one. I might have recorded one, but I don't think I've ever posted one. So I figured it's kind of a weird time for everybody right now with quarantine and all that stuff, and I know a lot of people are looking to their favorite content creators for content and stuff to watch or listen to help them relax. I personally, especially at the time of recording this, I'm having a really hard time. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see my fiance next, because of the whole quarantine thing. Our entire state is on lockdown, and the last time I saw him was the day that was announced, so it's been a little bit rough not being able to know the next time that I'm seeing him. So I thought I would make a video in an attempt to kind of be a little bit productive, even though I am literally sitting here in a Star Wars onesie and a Pikachu hat, but yeah, so I'm gonna do this tag questions, be myself, and hopefully I can relax you guys a little bit, and hopefully you guys have fun and can fall asleep to this video or do whatever you want with it. Scripted stuff is coming out soon. I'm gonna write up some scripts since I got plenty of free time on my hands. If there's other tags you guys want me to do or other things you guys want me to do, leave it in the comments. I literally will do just about anything because there's not a whole lot that I can do right now. So here we go. The first question is, when was the first time you experienced ASMR? The earliest memory I have is I was okay, so my mom always says that when I was a baby, they had a rack of wine glasses above the little fan where the you guys know, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. You guys know when you cook something and it starts smoking, so you turn on that fan above your stove so that way the smoke doesn't fill up the room and set off the fire alarms? Okay, well, the wine glass rack or whatever was right above that or right below that, and when she would turn on the fan, the wine glasses would start to tinkle together, and apparently it put me right to sleep. But the earliest memory I have was I was 12 or 13. I was sitting in church, and the particular set of scriptures I had have really thin pages. And I had this one friend in particular who was really soft-spoken. She didn't really speak up too much. She was kind of quiet. And every time she would flip a page in her Bible, oh my god, I'd just get tingles straight down my spine, all over my head. I would nearly fell asleep a few times, and she was so soft-spoken, perfect voice for ASMR. So that was the earliest memory I can think of in my head, and I didn't think anyone else experienced it, and then I found out that, oh, people do. When was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? First time I watched it on YouTube, I learned about the term from, I don't know if any of you guys know the group Pentatonics. They're an a cappella group. I don't know if all the members experience it or just this one, but there is a member, his name is Mitch, and he experiences it, he listens to it, and he talked about it in a Q&A with him and Scott on their joint channel, Superfruit, and I was like, that's weird, because he tapped on a cup, and I was like, oh, there's that feeling again, so I looked it up. And I think the first video I ever watched, I can never remember her name, and it's I think it's the UK ASMR or something is her name. The girl's name is Chloe, I think. And it was a spa, or no, it was a sleep clinic thing. And oh my god, I still haven't finished that video to the end. I always fall asleep at some point. But that was my first ever experience with it. And yeah, I really I just was hooked after that. What's your favorite unintentional ASMR video? This one's kind of weird, I think. And it makes me a little embarrassed because okay, I haven't seen this movie, so don't come for me if I get anything wrong. I have yet to watch this movie. Someone had made a compilation of ASMR in movies, but they didn't word it like that. I don't remember the title of the movie, but there's a movie called Split, which stars James McAvoy, and it centers around this person with like DID and stuff like that. That's the base of what I know. It's a part of this like series of like superheroes and stuff like that. But his character has DID, and one of the personalities is like this woman who like takes care of the two girls who I guess this dude kidnapped. I don't know the full scope. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie Split yet. My fiance is like, I want to watch Split so bad, me personally, but my fiance will not let me because we are watching that series together. So no Split for me until quarantine's done. But there's a particular scene that I consistently watch, and he's brushing their hair, or this particular alter is brushing these girls' hair and like putting like a flat, and I don't know the alter's name, so I'm just gonna say James because I know that James McAvoy plays this particular character. James McAvoy talks really softly and like sweetly, and I just one time I fell asleep watching that 3-minute clip. It's a 3-minute clip, and I fell asleep at minute 2.5. It's great. It's so stupid. And James McAvoy, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry if that makes you embarrassed, but like it's dead honest. I'm just answering a question. Anyway, name the last 5 ASMR artists that you watched. Ting Ting ASMR for sure. Zach Choi ASMR is another one. I'm constantly listening to Pudding Whispers. He's amazing. I've been a fan of his for the longest time. He's so good. Let me think. Those are only 3. I need like 2 more. Ting Ting, Zach, Pudding. I don't know. Those are really the Julie B. Julie B Whispers. I love her gaming videos a lot. And come on, one more. Let me look really quickly at my current playlist that I have. It'll help me remember who I watch. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's only those 4 people. I have like one Sass ASMR video, Sass, S-A-S ASMR, her. And like that's it. Ting Ting though, highly recommend. Like she's so good. I subscribe to her so fast. What is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? Lately, computer noises. I love like mechanical keys and like a mouse clicking and stuff like that. That's my current obsession, which is why I'm really loving watching gaming ASMR. What is your least favorite trigger to listen to? It's not like it's not that I don't like it. I like it just fine. It's that I don't get tingles from it, and it's like anything to do with like water like splashing or like spraying sounds. It doesn't do anything for me. Like it just doesn't. So yeah, I guess that. And what's really funny is I know that Pudding Whispers, that's one of his like favorite triggers is like water sounds, and I feel bad because he makes videos about it all the time, and it does nothing for me, and I'm like, I want to support, but like I get bored. I feel so bad. Okay. Do you use ASMR to relax or to fall asleep? Both. I have 2 separate playlists on my personal YouTube, so this is just like this is the channel that I use for like actually like making content, stuff like that. I have like another channel that's like my personal channel. So my personal channel is where I watch a lot of videos and like comment and actually like interact and stuff like that. And I've got 2 playlists. One of them is specifically ASMR. And the other one is called my anxiety playlist, and my anxiety playlist is exactly what it sounds like. It is an anxiety reducing playlist. So there's songs on there, there's ASMR on there, and my ASMR playlist is strictly for falling asleep. So it just kind of depends, but I do use it for both. What is your bedtime routine? So this is actually kind of interesting because of the whole quarantine thing. My fiance knows that it's going to mess with my head a little bit. So he has put in place a routine for me for like my days. So my bedtime routine is I have to be in bed by midnight. Typically, I've been taking baths a lot recently. Not sure what that's about, but I've been taking baths a lot, like bubble baths, and but typically I will shower, and then after I shower, I wash my face, brush my teeth, get in my pajamas, and go to bed. Nothing like super special, you know. Sometimes I'll do a face mask if I feel like it. It's nothing crazy. What's my favorite trigger? I've told you guys my favorite trigger. It's the computer keys. But aside from that, I really like really soft whispers. I don't know how to explain it. Ting Ting ASMR. That's how I explain it. The way she whispers and talks. Also, Julie B whispers. Both their voices are exactly what I love to listen to and hear. How long does it take you to make a video? It depends on the video. If it's something like this, this is probably going to take me hour and a half, just like including editing. But if it's like a scripted video, those take anywhere from an hour to the longest I've spent is 3 hours. And that's just because the particular video that took 3 hours, my internet was slow, and so a lot of things weren't loading, and then I couldn't find sound effects. So it depends on if there's sound effects and if there's certain things that the script requires. If I'm doing a collab with somebody, do I need to add their voice in at any point, stuff like that. So it just kind of depends, anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, but typically hour to hour and a half. Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? No. I don't think I've got a good voice for this, but you guys think I do, so that's why I keep doing it. I don't typically listen to my videos to relax. I just don't. But that's because I'm insecure. Do you watch your own videos? I watch them once after I upload to make sure the sound quality is good. And then if it's not, I take the video down and do it again. What time of day do you film? Typically, I film at night. I don't film during the day. This is a rare occurrence. It's daytime right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm filming right now. And, but typically I record at night. Because I have the, unique circumstance of I don't typically show my face, so I don't have to worry about a camera. I don't have to worry about lighting. I just have to worry about if my voice sounds okay, which right now it doesn't. So, even then. But I'm trying to get something out, so. What is your favorite video that you've made? My favorite video I've ever made, I think, just because it's the one that got me noticed, was the hospital response audio to Cardlin's audio. And it's just because that one just took off because I think either Cardlin promoted it or one of you guys commented on that particular video saying, hey, there's a response, go check it out. Yeah. So Cardlin's like such a cool guy, by the way. If you don't know who he is, I highly recommend checking him out. He makes some fantastic content. I follow him religiously to this day. And I've talked with him a few times, and he's like so nice. Like he helped me like learn how, like he like literally offered, like I was sitting in church and he's like, hey, I just saw your videos. Do you want some tips on how to edit your audios? And I was like, yes. Like I got so excited. Like I was in the middle of church and I had to avoid like screaming. I was so excited. Have one of your videos ever had an unexpected negative fan reaction? No, I've gotten like random like negative comments, but like they typically go straight to spam, so I don't typically see them. A lot of my videos are very like well received, so, and I'm lucky for that. I'm lucky that you guys are so positive with everything, so I don't really get a whole lot of negative stuff, which I'm happy about. What video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? This is a hard question for me because I don't, I don't, I'm really insecure about a lot of my videos, and so I feel like a lot of them aren't as good as they could be. I guess if I had to, like, all my videos are my babies, and all of you love them so much, but I think if I had to pick one that I wish had gotten more love, Jeez, this is hard. Let me, like, look through my videos real quick, because I can't even remember what I've posted. Yeah, a lot of these, like, I was shocked that a lot of these did really well. Yeah, not many of these. Yeah, all of these do, like, really well. I guess, like, if I had to, like, really, really pick, no, like, even then, yeah, I can't really pick one. I guess, it's not that I wish it got plenty of love, it's just I didn't like how it came out. My calamity video, my clown, video, that one, I didn't like how it came out. Maybe I'll redo it. But yeah, I can't think of one that, like, they all get a lot of love, and any love that they do get, I appreciate it, so, like, I don't know. Sorry, that was kind of long-winded. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? Since I've moved, I live in an apartment complex now, and there is a car that has a very loud engine that likes to zoom up and down the streets at random points, and typically when I am filming. And so there is a lot of bloopers of me going, dang it, and cursing this car out and having to completely start over on my audios or start from where I left off, but I typically just start over. So that's fun. What's the most absurd request you've received from a fan? I don't get a lot of absurd requests. Like, you guys are very respectful. Like, I mean, I can't think of anything that's, like, absurd. None of them are, like, super absurd. And I don't want to, like, say anything because that person might, or, like, if I name something, that person would be like, well, hold on, that's my idea, and I don't want to hurt their feelings. So none of them are, like, absurd. Like, some of them I'm like, that's a little out there, and I don't know if I'll do it, but, like, I thank them for their ideas, and I do take them in, like, just because I don't make a video with your idea, it doesn't mean that I didn't consider it. Every person who sends me an idea for a video, I do think about it and think about how I could possibly work it into a video or, like, incorporate it somehow. And if it's not up yet, it either means A, I haven't figured it out, or B, I can't figure it out, but I will try. So, yeah. Do your friends and family know you make ASMR videos? Yes, they do. They think it's weird, but, well, my friends think it's weird. A friend thinks it's weird because she doesn't understand it. But then everyone else loves it and thinks it's great. Ooh, excuse me. I had to pause because I had to cough. Next question. Have you ever been recognized in public? No, I have not. And I have shown my face on this channel, but I feel like even if I did get recognized in public, I would be really confused as to why one of you lovelies was here, because I live in, like, not like a small town, but, like, it's not a big town either. Like, if I saw one of you guys around where I lived, I would ask if you were lost. Like, are you having car trouble? Do you need help? So, what inspires your video ideas? Literally anything. A lot of it is stuff that either I've done or just stuff that I enjoy. The entire Demon series is based off of Supernatural, and I love Supernatural. I'm starting my Witcher series now because I love The Witcher. My vampire series is loosely based off of an OC that I created, like, when I was, like, 10 for Twilight. Don't judge me. Yeah, just everywhere. I get inspiration from everywhere. I get inspiration from you guys. You guys give fantastic ideas. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Does Instagram count? I'm on Instagram a lot. Because I that's like the social media platform that I use. If you don't count Instagram, I've been getting back into Tumblr. I completely reworked my entire personal Tumblr like 2 days ago, something like that, and it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, Tumblr and Instagram, I guess. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? Despite what you might think, you don't need anything fancy to do it. Like, honestly, you could just use your phone, and that's enough. I've got, like, the crappiest mic ever, and I still make it work. Like, you don't have to have super fancy equipment to make good content. You just have to love what you're doing, and as long as you love what you're doing, you're good to go. So, that's my advice, I guess. Just, make what you want. Okay. And I guess that was the last question. I didn't read through how many questions there were, so I guess that was the last question. If you've listened all the way to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mwah. If you are currently asleep, I am glad I was able to help you fall asleep. I hope you sleep well and have sweet dreams. Everyone, this is such like an uncertain time for I think a lot of the world. Just in case, at the time of filming this, this is, because I realize people might see this in the future, at the time of filming this, the world is going through the whole coronavirus lockdown thing, and this is such an unsure time, but I want you guys to know that I'm here for you if you need to, like, talk or anything like that, if you want to just, like, vent, or anything, and please remember to wash your hands, social distance, please, 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 I cannot stress this enough, please self-quarantine, stay away from people who you could possibly, I don't want to say infect, that's kind of a strong word, who you could possibly pass the virus on to, and, just be very, very careful. Only go out if you have to. Wait until the authorities say it's safe for you to leave. I just want you guys to be as safe as possible, and I want to get this over and done with as soon as possible for slightly selfish reasons so I can see my fiance because I miss him oh so dearly, but also because I want you guys to be safe. So remember to wash your hands, don't touch your face, don't go outside unless you absolutely have to, stay inside, self-quarantine, and please stay safe. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye!